Hello.
Hey there.
Hi.
Welcome to episode 225 of Come Get Your Podcast. I'm your host, Adam.
I'm Dustin.
I'm Chris.
How are we doing? Gentlemen.
Can't complain. Can't complain.
No. Little sore this morning. Too much golf, maybe, or not enough.
I
don't know.
I mean, for you, it's not enough. The season's just getting started, bud.
Yeah, I think Adam, you had stepped away, and I was telling Chris I've already golfed 3 times this week, and I'm golfing again tomorrow, so that'll be 4 times.
I have
In 1 week.
my normal recommendation for your sore legs.
It's more my lower back.
I'll just leave it at that.
But yeah.
Honey on your thighs?
Yeah. Honey on your thighs?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Happy Memorial Day weekend.
Yes, sir. I've been
You
off.
as well.
I've been off since Thursday.
Oh,
I took a couple extra days off.
Just rub it in. No,
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Happy for you.
Some of us had to work all week.
Yeah, there was some shit that went on at work apparently the last 2 days. I'm like, thank God.
Man, that sucks for them.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, y'all.
Dodged a bullet. Thanks, everyone. Oh,
Got emails
sometimes that's the best.
I see emails coming from clients, and I'm like, out office is on, but sorry.
Not my
My
problem.
my boss is like, don't if you're off work, don't pay attention or stuff like that. I'm like, you don't got to worry about me about that anymore.
Oh, yeah, no.
No.
I'll look at it.
Chris a couple years ago was the company man, like working nonstop, working after hours on weekends and stuff like that. That's gone.
That ship has sailed.
Will I? Of course, will I? I will if necessary, but I'm not going to be the only one. I'm not going to be the go-to person for everything.
The guy.
So, no. That ship is sailed.
I get that. Like I'm the same way. Like I'm a team player.
Yeah.
I will help out if needed. Let's pull it. Let's pull together and we'll get this done. But if it's not required, man, I'm checking out after work. I do a really good job of being able to just check out. And I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, once 5 hits, it's a switch, man. It's just
Yeah.
I'm not paying attention to it.
Your job gets outsourced, and pretty soon you're like, okay,
Yeah.
well, there's a certain level of this that I'm going to bring, and I'll do my job. I'll do it well while I'm there. But when that time's up, I'm going, and I'm not thinking about it.
But every once in a while you can help out.
Yeah, of course. I'm not a dick.
Exactly.
I'm about the team, guys. If you need help, I'm here.
I'm about sharing the love now, though. Like it's like, hey, let's all chip in and let's all do it.
Share the load.
Exactly. Share your load.
It's just waiting for it.
Share the load. That one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's Lord of the Rings, Chris. Never mind.
Oh. No, I understood that because that's slow.
Yeah, I know.
He
I was like,
he says that slow
that
motion.
part you know.
He says that slow
Yeah.
motion, right?
Yes.
A little bit.
All right.
Little bit.
Share the load.
Little bit.
So I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys
Beautiful
watch?
day out, though, man.
Oh, yes. Yes,
Today?
it is.
I haven't been outside yet today.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I've been running around the last few hours. It is quite nice out this morning.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like at least if you have to be out running around, it's a nice day for it.
It is. People can't drive worth a goddamn, but
Yep.
That's normal then. Okay.
that is normal.
It's too nice of a day. They're not paying attention.
I don't know. I woke up.
Fucking apparently.
I woke up at like 9. Laid in bed till like 10. Then got up, made coffee, let the dog out. But I didn't go. I never went outside. I just opened the back door and said, "Get out of here." Do you think?
Get.
I said, "Yeah."
It's quite lovely.
All right, sweet. I'll have to sit outside at some point today and just
And should be like this
relax.
the rest of the long weekend. Mm-hmm. Or longer weekend for some of us.
I was cold yesterday, so
It was chilly. I was also out yesterday evening. But I think we're settling in for a picture perfect weekend, possibly.
good.
Maybe rain tonight, I guess.
I think it might rain a little tonight and maybe tomorrow, but it's gonna start getting hot. here pretty soon.
Yeah, it is.
Hot.
It's the time of year where it should be about.
I don't know if it's like I don't know. My body must be changing or something. Because the other day I was outside, and it was like 80. It was like the first day where it like hit 80 around here. And my neighbor was walking her dogs like in the backyard and stuff, and she's like, "Wow, it's really muggy." And I'm like, "Is it? I don't even notice." I used to be able to notice that kind of shit and be like, "I hate hot weather." Now it's like 80 degrees. I'm like, "This is fine. This is perfect.
This is nice.
This is really nice outside." So I think I'm changing.
A few days, I don't know when it was, but there was a couple days this week where I was just like, ugh. Like I got out of my car to walk into my office at 8:30, and I was just like, oof.
It's a little sticky.
A little sticky out for this early.
Yeah, it's a bit sticky out here.
I don't like it when it's sticky.
I don't either.
Go to Arizona. It's a dry heat. Paco will tell you all about it.
Yeah, and then you step outside of the shadows and you get fucking melted.
Yeah, you're in the oven because it's 120 degrees. And you're like, ah. I'm not even sure shade helps too much.
But I haven't been playing much video games though. I did play and beat Mixtape.
Yeah, and you enjoyed that, right?
I did. I think I it's not that I loved it. I think it definitely spoke to our generation, but it wasn't it didn't hit everything for me as a youth during those time periods, but I understand the message he was trying to send. I don't think it's a game for everybody. And I said that in our Discord yesterday, I think. Like, I don't think it's a game for everybody, but for those that it hits on, though, it really is. Like, I think you guys would enjoy it.
Probably gonna watch a playthrough of it. When I learned what the kind of gameplay was, I was just like, I don't know if that's what I want.
Yeah, there's not really any gameplay, so you totally could watch like a let's play of it and get the same. I would think you'd get the same message behind it.
Yeah, the vibe of
Yeah. Because there's no like it's not like a Telltale game where it's like your decisions matter or anything like
Interactive,
that. But it's just strictly interactive at points and stuff. So, I got it for free, so I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I will.
It was get off my back, but it was it. I don't know how to word this. I love the art style. As someone who is a big fan of music, I like that music was tied to it very heavily. The soundtrack behind it, I didn't hear. I've never heard of most of the songs it played, but I knew the artists at least, so I could at least connect that way. But I did overall enjoy the message it was saying. So I do recommend it to you guys to at least like watch a let's play of it if you can. Just see what the vibe's about.
Is it for more geared towards millennials or is it more geared towards Gen X?
I would say the in between, probably like the beginning of millennials to the end of Gen X.
Okay.
But I think it's a story that even like Gen Z could connect with in some ways. Not necessarily the same, but I mean it was just different time period. Like mixtape, like people don't make mixtapes anymore. Like what the fuck does that even mean? Yeah.
Yeah, that's been phased out for most of the world.
I guess a new mixtape is making somebody a playlist on Spotify. That's
the closest you're gonna get now.
Yeah. So that's if they can connect on that, I think it's not a bad story. But that's it. Other than that, I was telling Dustin too. I tried to jump into Pragmata again earlier this week, and I got like 30 minutes in, and I was like, I don't feel like playing anymore. And it's not because it's bad. I'm broken.
Yeah, this is just a personal
I'm just broken.
thing that's happening.
So I've resigned myself to rewatch the entire series of The Boys again after it just ended its series finale earlier this week, which I thought ended strongly.
I feel like it could have been a little better. There were times, but I ultimately I do enjoy it. I saw people comparing it to like Game of Thrones and shit, and it was like, no, not even close. That
No,
just
not even. Not
rocket
even.
shipped to the end, and it was wild. But it's also not like as good as Breaking Bad. Like there's just
I stand by that TV shows are hard to end.
yeah. I was gonna say you said that earlier, like before we started, and it's I agree with you, and it's like what they did. Like it was I was entertained. I was satisfied with how it ended. I wasn't like I'm not going to nitpick at every little thing because it wasn't perfect, right?
Yeah.
But like whatever, man. It to me it did move a little quick, but like also I mean, I don't know how else you're going to do it unless you split up some of that stuff into their own episode entirely.
Yeah, exactly.
Which then condenses the rest of the season. And it's like, I don't know, man. I just people are going to complain because it's not exactly like the comic books or it's not exactly what they were looking for. And it's like, okay, well then write your own show and you make it.
First of all, it hasn't been like the comic book since season 1.
So yeah, there's a lot of differences to that. Huge differences. So I don't know. But I agree. I enjoyed the ending.
I think
enjoyed
it ended well, and it's it's an ending that is like it's stuck with me in my brain, where I'm like replaying like the episode in my head and like this certain scenes and stuff, and I'm just like, yeah, dude, like there's some stellar acting that went on.
Yeah. Yes. It's throughout the series, like the entire series.
Yes. And rewatching it again and like seeing, you know, like I said to you, is like seeing Homelander, like he's always been a monster, but he always hid it so that people loved him and like saw him as a superhero, but he was always a monster deep down, and like just seeing that layer get lesser and lesser throughout the series has been really interesting to watch again.
It's been wild that it's mimicked real life a little bit, a little close.
God, even
Which is even more funny in the fact that you know that like I think this season was probably written 2 years ago.
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like it was filmed a year ago at least. So it's like it's just wild that some of the stuff that's happening is like holy shit. Like how could you be this? How are you guys Simpsoning this somehow? But like it's 2 days after an episode comes out or something happens 2 days before an episode comes out and you're like, holy shit.
Yep.
That's wild, man.
Yeah, it's a little too close for comfort at times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where it's like, that just happened last week. How the fuck is this in the show?
I think that's mostly why I've stopped watching it, honestly.
I completely understand that. You know, I think that's the same reason. I don't know if I may have mentioned this before previously is like, that's why I haven't watched, what's that movie on Netflix? Like Don't Look Up.
Oh yeah.
Like the Leo DiCaprio.
Yeah. And like Katie has been like, no, it's a really good movie. Like you would enjoy it. And I was like, I don't know, man. I worked from home during the pandemic and I worked in supply chain and there's just too much stupidity and I'm just not ready for that. Like I just cannot do it. I don't know if my emotions could handle that. So I totally understand not wanting to watch the newer seasons of The Boys and being like, no, that's too much like real life. And I don't.
Yeah, it's already
I get
happening.
enough of it. Yeah, I get enough of it.
I'm fine.
It's supposed to be satire and it's not. I mean, I'm struggling with it, you know, but I get it. I get it.
Sorry, I've been still rewatching True Detective.
That's good. Solid.
Did you just start with the first season and you're just going to go through it?
I rewatched the whole first season. I'm now in the third. I skipped season 2.
That's the one with Vince Vaughn, right?
Yeah, and Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell. I wanted that season to be good.
It's a shame. Yeah.
I already watched most of it, you know, when it aired and everything.
Yeah.
I never finished it because I was just like, what the hell are we doing? And it just wasn't for me.
Yeah.
So I just totally skipped it and started with the Mahershala Ali, Steven Dorff one. So
that one's good.
It is good.
None of the seasons actually ever come close to touching season 1 again, but like that season's just so good.
I've also started Night Country a while back.
That's what Jodie
And-
Foster,
Season 4.
right?
Yeah, and that I really liked the first episode and what it set up and everything, and knowing that it's supposed to, like if you're paying attention, it might tie into season 1. Is kind of what prompted me to eventually be like, I should just rewatch the whole first season.
Yeah. One thing I will tell you, no spoilers about season 4, is that it starts differently than how it ends. There
Okay.
does come a point where it kind of takes a turn.
Yeah,
And personally, I enjoyed what they were setting up at first, and I'm okay with how they change it. It's just, I don't know. To me, I guess the closest thing, and it's not like exact or anything, but like the closest thing I can point to that is that The Village, M. Night Shyamalan,
yeah,
where it's like, oh, they're setting up this thing, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh no, they're in modern times and it's all fake, and you're like,
Yeah.
what? Wait, I actually enjoyed the other bit. I get the twist, but it like, I don't know. That's the closest thing I can equate it to, where I was like, oh, all right, well, okay, let's see where this goes, kind of a thing. I'm trying not to ruin anything, but like, I don't know. I'm with you because like how you said, like when you first started watching it, you liked what they were setting up, and I was like, I really did too. It felt cool, and then it just changes a bit.
yeah. I've seen the ratings for like the later episodes, and I know
Yeah,
they kind of plummet.
You can kind of see where it's like, oh, that must be where the change happens, and you're
Yeah.
like, well, it's a little different.
But,
So
yeah, but I
started
also
that-
did. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, you go ahead.
I was just say I did finish Daredevil.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Yep. So that is a good show.
It's a very good show, right? Was I right in assuming that even had we not spoiled that bit for you accidentally, like you would have seen that coming based off of what was happening leading up to that point?
It made sense.
Yeah, like you'd go, oh, this is about to happen.
And
Like,
we were well past the point in time where somebody was going to be doing that, and it makes sense
Yeah.
that it was Daredevil.
Exactly. So I was like, you being able to guess, had it even not been spoiled, you would have been like, oh, okay, here it comes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh,
Yeah.
it's coming. They're
It's-
doing this in a way. To me, it's
Not-
obvious.
not
this is
obvious,
what's about
yeah.
to happen. Yeah, like this is about to happen. So
But I enjoyed some hallway scenes in that one.
Oh yeah, man.
hell yeah, the mirrored.
That was good.
I was like, this is
Oh,
fantastic.
there he is.
Yep.
So that was really good. What were you saying, Chris? Before I rudely interrupted you.
No, that's okay. You were talking about True Detective and how it's like an
Yeah.
anthology show. I need to get back and watch Fargo for the same like kind of.
Oh yeah,
thing. I
that's
got-
next. That's one of the next things for me. Too.
I watched the first 2 seasons of it, and I can't remember why I didn't start the 3rd season like right away, but solid. Like I watched the 5th season so far with John Hamm.
I've heard that one's really good.
Really, really good. And then I was like, I just gotta watch the show. And I watched the first 2 seasons, and it's just like interesting concept, interesting characters,
Yeah.
great casting. So
That's another show I still need to watch. I still have never seen the movie.
I've never seen
What?
the movie either.
What?
I mean, that should
Yeah.
be surprising for me.
I know.
Yeah, I'm less surprised at you.
Yeah, it's that show has been recommended to me so many times over the years that it's like it's just one I just always forget about. But it's one of those ones that I know I would enjoy. I loved the movie, and I know the show's not
Wait,
the
what?
movie, but
Wait, didn't you say you haven't seen the movie?
no, I have seen the
Oh,
movie.
yeah, I thought you said you hadn't seen.
Yeah,
the
so did
movie,
I.
that's why I was like,
oh,
what?
I'm sorry.
Oh, you-
The movie's the only thing I have seen.
Okay.
I've never seen the show,
Gotcha.
like any episode of the show.
Okay.
So,
I take back my one of my.
oh,
whats.
yeah. Oh, of course, I've seen Fargo.
Okay.
Hell yeah, dude.
I've only seen like the first couple episodes of season 1. Really, really liked it, and the only reason I haven't come back to it was like I wanted to watch it with Misty, and she's never been like, yeah, let's watch it.
Let's
so,
put it on. Yeah.
I just haven't. There's been so many other things that I just keep forgetting, but it's literally one of the next things I'll watch. I think there's a couple things I want to. A, rewatch, and B, watch for the first time. So we'll see where it ends up, but it's soon. And mostly because I want to get to the John Hamm season because I've heard nothing but good things.
John Hamm's acting is incredible.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, in everything.
That's true.
He's just awesome. Yeah.
I've also watched The Substance.
Okay. Is it the best?
I know you guys haven't.
Yeah.
Sorry, what did you say, Chris?
That's a Demi Moore movie, right?
Yes. Demi Moore and Margaret Qualley.
Okay.
Yeah.
And to me, it is. At one point, I called it body horror Barbie,
Okay. Yeah.
but it also it just reminds me of the first time Dustin and I watched Tusk. By the time we got to the end / the reveal, you're at that point you're just like what's happening.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how to feel. It's not like it's one of those things where it's not bad, but I also am just like, what is this?
I've never seen this before.
This is new to me.
Yeah.
And I got a lot of that vibe.
Okay.
But it's combined with the Barbie movie a little bit and also Requiem for a Dream.
That's...
Okay.
So if you take all three of those movies and mash them together, you're going to get The Substance. I have no fucking idea what business it had getting nominated for Best Picture. That is, I don't understand that one fucking bit. That being said, I really enjoyed it.
Good movie. Fucked up.
It's a good commentary on Hollywood.
Yeah.
Demi Moore did a fantastic job. And I can kind of understand why she got nominated for an Oscar for her performance. But it got nominated for Best Picture of the Year. No, there's no reason that should have ever happened. I can make arguments for Best Directing, which was also nominated for, and Best Screenplay. The screenplay especially, because that was like, I don't know, other than nodding to several other of the movies I just mentioned, like how you come up with that in your head is interesting.
Yeah.
But it did win an Oscar for Best Makeup and Hairstyling, which I 1,000% understand.
I was going to say, if you're comparing it to Tusk, I can see why.
Yeah. It relies heavily on practical versus CGI, which really works in its benefit. And again, it's an interesting concept and a good commentary on Hollywood. But I'm still not like, I'm thinking about it days later, which is usually a sign, even if I'm like not 1,000%, this is a fantastic movie. It's probably a decent movie. Mm-hmm. That's usually my barometer. And like I said, I'm still thinking about it. I like a lot of it. There were other times where I'm just like, what is happening? Like, I'm generally baffled by what's being shown to me. It's more of a like, what are we doing here, guys? Like, what's this movie about? And then it goes back down on the roller coaster, so you're going like a million miles an hour, and there's like, what the hell? And then the last 40 minutes of the movie takes so many fucking left turns. So I'm a little late to that game compared to some people, but
sure,
I would recommend it. Question mark. It's worth one viewing, I think.
Okay. I mean, if I made it through Tusk, I'm sure I can make it through this.
Oh yeah, you're gonna make it. We made it through Tusk. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
But it's a movie.
Yeah. It's one that you should experience once.
Once is fine. It's like when we finished Tusk, It's just like, I liked it. I don't think I ever need to see it again.
I was just going to say, I enjoyed it. I'm not going to watch it again. But
Same thing with this movie.
Okay.
But it's just weird how many other movies it reminded me of. And there's some heavy, heavy nods to Kubrick. in it,
Ooh.
just with how the movie's shot at times.
Okay.
So, like I said, it's worth experiencing once. Also, if you like Margaret Qualley's ass, you are going to see it a lot.
Well, now you got me.
Yeah. Assuming it's actually her ass, but
Stunt ass.
Q Pacino.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I mean, it's Demi Moore does just bears all. Margaret Qualley pretty much bears all, minus her breasts. Those were fake for the movie. They were makeup. But outside of that, it's a lot of naked people, or two people really. But yeah, go watch it or don't. And you know what? I'll understand that too.
Yeah. If I haven't sold you on it, I get it.
I mean,
Yeah.
you guys are wanting me to watch Tusk, and I've heard too much bad things.
If you're gonna watch, if like one of those two, I would watch The Substance over Tusk.
Okay.
But again, if someone's like, no, that doesn't sound like it's for me, totally get it.
I mean, you had a few things you said there that sold me on it.
I figured you'd probably get
Yeah.
sold on it.
Yeah. You're like, there's a lot of Kubrick. And I'm like, okay, well, I fucking love Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah.
So you're speaking my language. It'll probably be one of those movies that I keep in the back of my brain, because I know if there's any sort of like,
Oh, it's not a Katie movie.
yeah, well, yeah, I'm gonna have to watch this by myself, but
Yeah.
also like, I know I'm gonna have to be in a certain mind frame to be like, I'm gonna put this on
Yeah,
and then be able to like sit through it. Not that I think it's gonna be bad. It's just more of like if I've watched Tusk, so like knowing that I'm gonna have
the fact that you're
certain
prepared
emotions
should help.
Yeah, exactly. I just know it's gonna be like, okay, I'm cool. I'm good to watch it at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know how to follow that up.
Yeah, you're
I'm
like,
thinking
yeah,
about
I
it. The
get
movie
it.
still, and I'm just like, man, what a thing that Misty and I
What
watched.
a movie.
Misty and I both liked it. But again, it's just one of those, like, we can recommend people watch it, but totally, you know what? No. Yep, that makes sense.
Understand.
What else have I been doing? I got the Lego Batman.
Yeah.
And like I said a few days ago, or yesterday, I think, in our Discord, if you like the Arkham games, this game is an absolute must at some point. Like, absolutely. You have to play
I love that. I love that.
it. If you're a Batman fan, you absolutely should play it at some point. It's all three Arkham games combined, and then the story of, I mean, I'm like trying to which Batman movies have been referenced so far. All of them, pretty much. The story is all of them combined.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to give too much away, but like it's basically, you start out as one of the funniest things so far that's happened. And I mean, it's a Lego game; you're going to get some humor. But you start out as Child Bruce, and at one point, I find a bench and I'm sitting on it, and like he's sitting there for like looking around for a second, and then in the most like idyllic kind of voice, child voice ever, he's just like, I love my life, I hope nothing ever changes. And it's right before they go to the movie theater. And I was just like, oh no.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Wonderful. But there's so many other references in it. And again, like, it's combining Robert Pattinson's Batman and the Nolan Batman Begins with a couple other nods to other things. And it's just like, if you're a Batman nerd, you'll know exactly what's like what everything's being referenced to. If you're a cinema nerd, you'll know a lot of references as well, because there's a lot of references to things not inside Batman, but in adjacent, enough where you're just like, I see what they did there, kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But it plays like Arkham. the Arkham series, like just with Lego.
Combat style, I love
Everything,
it.
everything, even a little more simplified because it's Lego. But
Yeah.
you have your combo meter. You can do specials like knockouts when you get up to a high enough, combination of punches and kicks. And traversal is literally Batman Arkham City. You have Batmobiles like in Arkham Knight that function similarly, but so far has not been too repetitive. And yeah, man, it's Batman.
You have the grappling hook and everything, like you can and soar. Okay. Okay.
I have unlocked only a couple islands so far. The map is everything from the Arkham games.
Holy shit.
It's massive. And then obviously like you have levels within, areas and stuff like that when you're following the story, just like the Arkham.
Just like the Arkham games.
It's so good. It's so good.
Shit, I might end up just going to get this. Being like,
I'm not
"Katie,
saying
we're
you
gonna
should."
co-op this. Yeah, I'm like, shit.
Well, you probably should.
Well, and it's also like Katie's never played the Arkham games, and I've always been like, I think you would enjoy them, but like she's played Spider-Man and stuff, so it's like, you would have felt
She's in the ballpark.
Yeah, it's like you felt this game. Like she plays Veilguard. It's very similar. Like I know it doesn't have all like abilities and shit, but like the combat is very. It's been that way for a while through a lot of games, right? So
it's simplified Arkham games combat style.
Fuck.
Also, there is a thing I did this morning that is ripped out of the Spider-Man Marvel games.
In the Lego?
In Lego Batman, yeah. Which it also kind of was in Arkham Knight, I want to say, but not like it's literally when you're chasing vehicles.
Oh, sure.
Like
sure.
do some extra things, but then stopping it is exactly the same.
Is exactly the same.
Yeah. Yeah. It's again just if you like Batman, you have to play it at some point. Mm-hmm. I'll leave it there.
Hell yeah, man.
See, like, is this?
I think people.
I was gonna say this is checking off all the boxes for me on a game, but like, I can't spend a full price on a game if it doesn't stick.
If you
know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I can't make that gamble.
Oh,
and for me, it's like I know Katie and I would co-op through that.
Yeah, drop in, drop out co-op as well. I mean, it's like the other Lego games. You always have the ability to control two people.
Yeah, because they're always coming around with you.
Right, depending what you need. And then it's outside of like there's fucking Riddler trophies, man.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Yeah, it's the Arkham games just in Lego.
There's like 270 of them or whatever.
There's a lot.
That's insane.
So
I need you to like climb up on the edge of a rooftop and have Joker pop out.
Oh, I'm actually waiting for Man-Bat to pop up at some point.
Yeah.
And I feel like if it's not in there, they did an injustice. But
right. Almost a perfect game, but you need Man-Bat.
But Man-Bat should be a thing. I ran into Bat-Mite. I don't know if you're familiar with him, but he's a fifth dimensional being who is a Batman stan.
I don't think I have.
And he's a shop owner in the game, so they made it make sense.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Like it's. I know both of you will like it, so I will say both of you should get it at some point when that is totally up to you. But you will both love the game. And everyone else out there who likes Batman.
Yeah. Enjoy Batman Lego games.
I've never played a Lego game before. That's the thing as well.
Yeah, and I think we've talked about it before. It's like you would love playing a Lego game. It is that silly. it is a game that like you do not like. You don't have to pay that much attention. Like it's all presented in front of you. It's not difficult. There's no stakes to it. And it's usually nostalgic. Like I know we've talked about before. It's like Katie and I played through all the MCU ones, and it's like being able to do a lot of the stuff that you've seen in the movies and stuff, like just in Lego form. It's just fun.
This is the most non-Lego Lego game.
Interesting. Well, I guess if it's most like Arkham and
it's
feels that way.
Yeah, it's Arkham with it's just in Lego format and like some other like Lego normal like Lego game stuff, but it's mostly just another Arkham game.
I fucking love that.
Yeah, and it looks gorgeous. I'm not, and not even on a pro. Like, you know, it looks gorgeous.
Yeah. I'm getting it. I already know I'm gonna get it.
Yeah,
It's gonna happen.
it's really good.
It's just a question of when.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's like yesterday. Ben was just like, "I'm not paying $70 for that." Like, totally get it. I guess I'm just irresponsible with my money, but
Yay.
I do no, I don't think so. I that's the thing is I bought like Pragmata is the perfect example. Like I bought that full price game, and I'm like this. I've seen the reviews, I've seen gameplay of it.
Yeah.
This feels like it would check all the boxes, and for the most part, it did. It's a me problem. I can't.
it's it's the same thing with Saros for me.
Yeah.
Bought the game, really like it. It's a lot. I don't know if I can do it right now because of how challenging it is. I'm not in a outside of possibly playing Elden Ring, obviously. Like, I don't know if I'm in like the Souls mode right now. Not that Saros is so different from Souls, obviously, on so many levels. But in terms of just that kind of difficulty challenge thing, I don't think my headspace isn't there right now. I'll come back to it eventually. It took me a long time to get Dark Souls ingrained in me. And now, of course, obviously, it's one of my favorite series of all time. So I know I'll come back to it, but I'm putting it to the side right now because I have Lego Batman.
Yeah.
Where I know this. Like I'm flying around the city in the open world, and I'm just everything that was in Arkham City and Arkham Knight is exactly where it is in this game. So I already know where I'm at pretty much.
Yeah. This is you've been here. You know this feels It's new but
same.
familiar. Yeah.
And yeah, I don't obviously do whatever you feel is right, but Chris, you would like this one. Even with your funk that's kind of going on right now, I think this one would get you. So when it's time,
I'll keep it in my mind. I think
you'll be in good hands.
I'll keep that nugget in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like because it's probably closer to like how you feel about DBD, where it's like you can kind of unwind, uncheck, and just be like, I've done this. It feels comfortable. That's what I'm assuming.
1000%. That's what this is.
Yeah. Like there are no stakes to it. Like like you can't die.
I want steak though. That's the thing. I want steaks.
There is a Dark Knight difficulty.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Where you have you have limited lives.
Wow.
That's funny.
Because
normal Lego games you just explode into pieces and then just respawn. You're like, okay, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing. There's nothing to it.
There's a casual mode, which is normal Lego style of gameplay, or like with lives or not. There's a medium difficulty, which adds more enemies. You still have unlimited lives. It's just a little more challenging, and you have to be more on time with counters,
Like parries and
stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then there's Dark Knight mode, which is you have limited lives and levels. There's way more enemies than even on medium, and it's tight windows. So
I should kind of love that.
it's there if you want it. And I just this morning unlocked some things to show how many suit variants there are. I don't know what the count is. I stopped.
So more than Spider-Man. Like Spider-Man 2 had a ton, right?
I'm talking like at least maybe 10 times more.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, I guess with Lego,
8
there's
to 10.
a lot
8 to
more.
10.
Yeah. Fuck me.
There was a lot, and then I noticed that like I went by a doorway which opened up, and then there was a whole other room with even more suits that you can unlock that aren't there. So I don't know what they are. It's just mannequins, mannequins everywhere.
Those are the secret ones.
And yeah, I've currently unlocked like the Golden Age era Batman suit. I have the Batman Begins suit because I pre-ordered it. And there's like three other, there's like the Batman Beyond and a couple others that you can get if you buy like an expansion pack or the deluxe edition. I didn't get that. But like there's, I have the Batman Year 1 or Year 0 suit, the Robert Pattinson suit. I have the vintage era comics suit when he had those super pointy ears.
Oh, yeah.
And a few others. And then I've unlocked a bunch of things for, well, currently he's Detective Gordon.
Okay.
And they based Gordon on the Matt Reeves 2022 Batman. So at least so far, and I don't know, his skin color could change.
That's cool.
But there's unlocked a bunch of stuff for him. I finally got to the point where I can like spend the little Lego currency that you collect by destroying things. Mm-hmm. I can finally I bought a bunch of vehicles. I have like the Tumbler. Okay. I have the Adam West.
Nice.
Or maybe not the Adam West. I have like the original
Michael Keaton
one.
Gotcha.
I know you can unlock the Adam West one. I have. You start with the Robert Pattinson one.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. It's a combination of all the stories from the beginning, basically. So like you play as child, then you go to the Nolan Batman Begins when he's training in Nepal, and then you jump into Year 0, Robert Pattinson. Like,
okay.
It's all interweaved together.
I love it.
It's so good.
We're gonna get done here, and I'm gonna go out and tell Katie, I'm like, we have to buy Batman.
You at least
Lego
look into it.
Yeah.
Look at some gameplays and whatever, and make your decision. But at some point, I would say you both should get it because I know you both will like it.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm gonna say about Lego Batman.
I mean, I love the Arkham games, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's enough there for you, I think, because again, it's an Arkham game with a Lego skin on it and some Lego goofiness.
Right, and you've seen all those Batman movies.
Yeah,
all the Nolan ones, the Batman.
Nolan North made Batman movies. What?
Nolan North. I'd watch that
at one point. Didn't he voice Bruce Wayne in something?
I'm sure.
I thought he has.
I'm sure.
Fuck, he could be in this game. I don't know.
Right, right.
I wouldn't doubt if he did Batman. He's done Superman in Lego DC Comics direct to video. A lot of Superman. Hal Jordan. I don't see any Batmans though. But
I haven't gotten to him yet, but I know Matt Berry is Bane.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I'm imagining that it sounds way different. Batman.
We'll see. I think he'd do a great Bruce Wayne, or not Bruce Wayne. Bane. Jesus. Mm-hmm. Shai Matheson is Bruce Wayne, Batman. So, whatever that's worth for you.
Yeah. I was going to ask if they got Will Arnett, but I'm sure.
No, I wish. I mean, he might be. He could show up at some point. Honestly,
maybe.
Who fucking knows? Because this is literally pulling everything from everywhere, and like I know they have Kevin Conroy's in it as some sort of archive type thing eventually.
I love that. I
think
I was going to ask, like, I wonder if one of the suits will be like the animated series.
Oh yeah, 1,000%.
Batman. You know what I mean? You have to.
It's in there. It'll be in there. They're like, dude, hundreds.
Yeah.
So
That's
it's in
insane.
there.
That's insane.
Anyway, That game just released officially yesterday and is currently alive. And on the other side of that coin, Two Faces coin, I don't see what I did there. Another game is sunsetting to maintenance mode,
Man.
I'll say.
End of an era, honestly.
End of an era.
Yeah.
Destiny is over.
Yeah.
With new stuff, anyway. With new stuff. It's alive.
They're doing like one last update in June. I don't know what that is going to be. What's included in that? I saw something about Sparrow Racing. I don't know if that is already in the game or will be
No
in the
idea.
game. But yeah, I mean, the writing's been on the wall for for
A
Couple
Yes.
years. Couple years.
a couple years,
Yeah.
especially the last year, after the final shape, was over and done with, which was their last expansion, which ended the how long is it 10+ year story that they've been trying to tell.
Yeah. Is it 2023 that came out? When did that come out?
Destiny came out, or you talking about the last shape?
The
Final
yeah,
shape was
the final
2024,
shape.
I think.
I think 24.
End of 24,
Okay.
maybe early
The
25.
final shape. June 4th, 2024 is when that came out.
Wow.
Yeah.
2 years ago almost.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Destiny
So-
has been out since 2014.
Yeah.
So
That was how this podcast started.
yeah, this
is.
is an unofficial Destiny podcast for the first like 20 episodes or something like that.
Yeah.
This was the OG Fire Team.
Yeah, man.
Destiny 1.
Some of my finest, most fun video game moments were related to Destiny. Like,
Yep. Same.
That I still think about too.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
I mean, Adam, I know you didn't heavily get into Destiny 2, when you tried,
I did through we did the first raid.
You did the first
Yeah.
raid, and which was fun, challenging, but a good time. I'll still never forget us going through the Rise of Iron raid.
Yeah.
Trying to go through that. Paco's high as hell.
Yeah.
Trying his best.
Unintentionally
my-
sabotaging.
Yeah, he's with me, and I'm like, Paco, over here, please.
Between that
Paco.
and fucking GTA 5 heist, like that dude is sabotage just by being high so much.
It cracks me up.
We knew you could handle it, Dustin. We knew you could carry that extra
Yeah,
load.
look, man. Yeah, exactly. I was like, half of these things, man, I was just holding down solo. Don't worry, I got it. It's fine. We had to split up. We all had to babysit somebody. It's all
No,
right.
I will still occasionally, it'll cross my mind of when in the Taken King raid and me as a hunter having to jump around platform to platform all nimbly bimbly from tree to tree. And clutching it with a at the last second in order to not wipe.
You were the man to do those jumps.
Yeah,
for
dude.
The
Yeah.
I
like-
Crota. The fuck Oryx.
Yeah, I
Oryx.
like my platforming.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Destiny had some really solid platforming.
Movement,
like,
yeah.
There was
It was-
that.
They really did.
Do you
I
remember that?
vibed with it.
Do you remember that mission we did, Dustin? This was a couple years ago where we had to go on that abandoned spaceship in Destiny and do all that platforming just to get that gun.
Yeah.
Dude, that was that's when Destiny was like really fun. The dick wall, of course.
Yeah. Yeah. yeah.
Forget the dick. Well, good night, Myron.
Oh god.
That was.
Hey man. Y'all got the sneak peek of me, of raid leader Myron at that time. Like, hey,
Yeah.
we gotta be efficient. We know what we're doing. Fucking do it.
But it was funny too, is that it got to the point that like the three of us would hop in with other people, but like the three of us were on point. We knew what we were doing, like what we needed to do, when we needed to do it, where were we going, who was taking what section.
Mm-hmm.
Like we actually got like at least our trio was like a fine tuned. Not that we did it perfectly every time, but like
Mistakes would happen.
We figured it out. Yeah.
I mean, that's how you learn. That's how you learn the encounter and things like that. Like I was
Yeah.
a very adamant person of not looking things up too.
No. yeah.
I wanted to figure it out and us learn how to do it and stuff like that. So it's like, man, when after going like hours in and people would be making like the smallest mistakes, like mistakes happen. I understand, we're human, but it's like after hours, you're making the same simple mistakes still. Come on, lock in.
Come on, man.
Good times.
A very good time.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
very fun. Very
Great
fun.
time.
I mean, and just even when I wasn't playing with you guys, that was like my main game for like a couple years during
Yeah.
Destiny
Yeah.
1 time. And
Well,
like,
Yeah.
riding around on the moon with the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack going.
Yes, sir.
Just peak gaming.
Yeah, man. We didn't play. Destiny's basically how we met as well. If
Yeah.
you know,
Essentially, yeah.
essentially, you know, it's how we stuck together. I'll say at least.
I was say Adam and I had known each other, but like that was a game that it was like, oh, you play Destiny? Like I haven't played it.
Yeah.
Man. Like I play it. Let's play it. And then that's how I met you, Chris.
Yeah, man.
And then it just
And that's like right, like the Taken King had just come out, like or
Yeah.
was about to come out. Something I think it was about to come out.
It might have been out because I remember you Sherpa-ing us to find relics,
yeah.
hidden out relics and stuff like that.
There should be one right over here.
I'll say it might have just come out. But how did we meet you through Ben?
I think I met through your wives. You know, I think we met
Oh, yeah.
playing Minecraft some random time. I got invited to play Minecraft, and I was like, okay.
Oh, you know what? Yeah.
That might have been true.
So, butterfly effect. Because who knows? What if I said no? What if I said no to playing Minecraft at that time?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
hey,
Right?
You'd all
knows
be
where I'd be.
rich billionaires
yeah, dude.
taking over the world.
But yeah, finding those calcified fragments on the Dreadnought. Yeah, I knew.
Yeah,
exactly.
that's-
I couldn't tell you where any of them are now. Obviously, but,
I remember two based off where you initially spawn
Start?
in at the beginning.
Yeah. I was like, hey, I think I could find those two as well. But that's after that, I don't know.
and everyone's got memories of dying at the tower. Don't know how you guys died at the tower so much.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff on how that
That's
happened.
wild. Yeah.
Checking out my inventory. No. Oh. I just got
Okay.
pushed.
Again, I'm checking my inventory
Yeah.
for the third time.
Man, jumping up on top of the vaults
Yeah,
in the
man.
tower, like getting into areas of that game that like we're not supposed to be, and we would just people in the tower just looking up at you like, what?
That's
What
my
are you
bag,
doing?
baby.
It's like, yeah, dude.
We're
Come on, man.
flying in midair. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, what do you think this is? Come on, man. Great times, but yeah, much like what you guys are saying. Like I years ago basically put that. Like once I finished the final shape, I was done. I didn't.
Yeah.
I have no urge to play that game anymore. I finished it.
Well, before that for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is understandable too, because like you said, like you did the first raid, but like if you remember Destiny 2 when it first came out, it was actually kind of disappointing compared to what we had gotten.
Very disappointing.
Yeah, so it's like when you jumped out after that, it's understandable. Like Chris and I waited, and the game got better, and they made improvements
And you
and
had
stuff.
Jeff.
But
Once,
like,
once the Forsaken,
Yeah, and
once
it-
Forsaken
yeah.
came out, that's
Yes.
when Destiny like finally got their shit together. Is when
they
Forsaken-
righted it, but like that had taken a minute, so it's like we completely understood. Like it was like, yeah, you know, like there's only so much you can give to it. Like we'd already played Destiny 1 so much that it was like, we
And
didn't
it
even
might-
felt like we needed a Destiny 2.
I
You
had
know
my
what
time.
mean? Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Bought emotes and everything. And it's just, you know, like I was invested in it. Just what it didn't click the way one did.
Man.
And that's okay.
Yeah, it's
You know, it's sad. It's sad. It's sometime you don't realize when it's going to happen, but you do the boo emote for the last time. You never know when it's going to
that
be.
that emote took down gods.
Quite
It's
literally.
just too powerful. Yeah, it's too powerful.
Quite literally.
And then they tried. Then they put a boo emote in Destiny 2. Wasn't the same. Hey, you ain't
Nope.
fooling anybody,
Nope.
you guys.
Nope.
You literally just had to put in the same emote. That's
It's the same one, man. It was overpowered. I get it.
Yeah, man,
Get
I
it.
understand. I get it. You know, I don't have to like it, but I get it. But yeah, end of an era for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, part of me is, you know, I thought about like reinstalling it, maybe like jumping back in, get the feet, you know, just last hurrah, you know, with it. But we'll see if that'll happen or not. There's plenty of
I'm
time.
tempted if there's Sparrow League racing. I'm tempted.
That shit was fun.
I mean, we got a couple weeks to get that figured out, but
Yeah.
2 days ago, Sparrow Racing returns to Destiny 2 permanently.
oh,
I don't know when that is though. It's armor
Right.
set, bonuses, cosmetic, including horns, because hey, you gotta have the horns.
gotta have your horns.
Gotta have the horns.
gotta have
Of
the
course.
horns.
Gotta have the horns. Whether or not I'll try that or not, who knows? We'll see. Yeah, because your boy was the master of Sparrow League Racing in
Yes,
Destiny
you
1.
were.
Okay.
Right.
Woo.
I could only ever get second or third because there was somebody else we would play with too, and it was just like you two
I can't-
were up there.
Was it
I
me?
No, it was some. I
Okay.
can't remember his name. But yeah, he was always number one, and I remember I beat him once finally, and I was like, I'm retiring. This is it.
Yeah, like I could never catch you guys. I was like, I don't know. I guess I'm third.
I
It's
got
fine.
I got to a flow state. Yeah. I don't think I, have that
I might
power
say
in me.
hello again for that.
Yeah, I don't know. I've also thought about it, just like as also the same, like just a last like goodbye. But
I think it would be.
I don't know.
I think it would be fun to jump in and kind of like go through some strikes, just like a one day, a couple hour session.
Well, I was gonna say
Yeah.
if they're especially if they're adding Sparrow Racing back permanently, like it'll be there for game day.
oh, that's true.
That's true. It's a
That-
free.
that
it's
is
a
true.
free
It's not-
game.
because
game's
the
not
servers-
the game's
Free
not
game.
gone. It's just
Yeah, the servers will be up.
yeah. So that's a possibility
There's no new
if we don't want to do
content,
it in June or sooner. I mean, it'll be there. So I mean, we'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
But presumably Bungie is moving a lot of their production assets over to Marathon, or possibly to a new IP after their massive round of layoffs that is upcoming.
That's what really sucks.
Which
man.
not surprising, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I mean, when the news broke that Destiny, I mean, first of all, the news broke like, and people even at Bungie had no idea. Like they found out at the same time, that everyone else did. And it was kind of like, so they're going to Destiny 3, or at first people were like, so Destiny 3 is confirmed, and it's like, and then like
Well-
more and more news came out that like, yeah, no, that's
Destiny's
not
done.
that's not gonna happen. They're gonna go to people are gonna support Marathon because that game just came out this year, and some people love it. I have not played it. It's an extraction shooter. I don't think it's for me. They're putting
Yeah.
in a PvE mode apparently
I would say
to it.
I've heard there is a PVE mode coming out, which maybe one day.
Which is interesting. I probably would have still played Arc Raiders if it was PvE because I don't want to deal with people, Because I did enjoy Arc Raiders kind of.
Yeah.
When I played it with Jeff and Ben, I did kind of enjoy it and stuff like that. But then like people are better at me than that game, and I'm not. I'm not a shooter person, So like I was getting my ass kicked. Like,
That's why I like PvE and Tarkov.
Yeah. But we do know that the shooting's going to feel good in Marathon.
I would
At the
assume.
We
very
know
least.
that.
At the very least.
I mean, it's what they do well. I mean, it just feels.
I
the
mean,
best.
there is not yet. I have not encountered a game that shooting feels as good as Destiny. Like
I agree.
The feeling you got that Midas multi-tool out. You get some headshots with that boy. Whew.
Click, click on heads.
What's crazy too is that I was that accurate on controller. It wasn't
yeah.
even mouse and keyboard.
Yeah,
It was like,
Oh, yeah.
Aim assist, bro.
That's true. That's true. That's a good point. That's a good point.
oh no.
Would the ultimate irony be that they sunset Destiny, and then 343 Studios picks it up and makes Destiny 3?
We'll see. I mean,
Would that be the ultimate irony?
there was talk, like not like official or serious talk, but like people like toying with the idea of Xboxes coming around. Like they're looking to switch things around.
They're trying.
What if they picked up Bungie and gave them Halo again and said, here's Halo. Do what you guys do best.
I mean,
It would make
Yeah,
sense,
man.
but we'll see. I don't know how long their contract is with Sony.
Yeah, that I don't know either. But
That
Sony.
would be a large possible hindrance.
Sony's shuttered Bluepoint this year, so it's how long are they going to give Marathon?
They're also making a ton of terrible moves as well.
They are. They really are.
Yep.
They really are.
They're raising subscription prices again for new.
They are.
Currently for new customers. We'll see how long it takes to get to us.
I am thankful. Currently, it's not. I'm not affected by that. Because I'm a current subscriber, but it does suck though. Because they're like with ongoing market conditions, it's fucking digital. You guys,
It's a digital fucking code. Shut up. Shut
what are you
up.
guys talking about? Xbox is lowering the price of their stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah. Sony can get away with it though, unfortunately, but we'll see how long.
Sure can.
That's why I want this Xbox shit to really like pop off and do well, because I think Sony needs competition.
I really agree.
Nintendo's its own thing. Nintendo will never have competition really. It's
PC's its own thing.
They make their own thing. PC's its own thing. Sony's now is not going to. Per an article I read earlier this week, something was sent out by whoever the CEO of Sony dude is. I can't remember his name, but he sent out like a memo being like, "We will no longer put our games on PC." And
Yep,
it's like,
that's official.
That sucks, but I understand.
Yeah.
Xbox
That one I can understand.
Yeah, Xbox is. That's why I want Xbox to get their their shit together. So
Yeah. I mean, they're starting to right years of wrongs, so
Yeah.
at least a little. Maybe one day, soon. But they gotta get a banger out there.
they do.
They really do.
Well, Forza Horizon 6 came out last week and is doing pretty well.
A lot of people like it.
A lot of people like it. Fable is out this year, and
Yep.
these people are probably going to really like
I feel
that.
like that could be the one, if it's done well enough, that's one of those games that could do it for Xbox.
They're sitting on so much gold that they need to do something with it, and they haven't done shit with it.
The only
yet.
thing with Fable is I want to know if they're because of. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on where people are taking back, like Sony's taking back PC games and all this other stuff. Is Fable going to be one of the Xbox exclusives, using that in quotes, that makes its way over to Sony because that deal was made a long time ago?
I think they have to keep on with Fable on Sony because to your point, I think a deal or
Yeah, it was already
agreement
agreed
was already
upon.
done, and it's probably already like a contract and stuff like that. But
Yeah,
I foresee that probably being the last big
Yeah.
entry that Xbox will do and put it on.
like,
Who knows? I mean, like I don't know. I'm just thinking of like the rumored Fallout 3 remaster.
But I mean, maybe with a remaster, I would say, but like Fallout 5 and Elder Scrolls 7, 6, whatever it is,
Yeah.
I think those will also be Sony.
Yeah, I think it's going to be.
Oh, maybe.
I think if it's an Xbox Game Studio game, that will not be on Sony. But I think if it's like Bethesda, id,
Yeah.
I
Just since they're owned by Microsoft
yeah.
now, but
And
we'll
since
see.
they announced Elder Scrolls 6 so long ago, maybe it's also like grandfathered in.
Yeah, I mean, who knows going forward, and how long like a deal that they come to Sony platforms isn't like it could just be blanketed for this many years. That's happening. But doesn't matter who does it, but we'll see.
Yeah, because Mojang Studios is technically an Xbox Game Studio, and like they're gonna keep Minecraft on probably any platform
yeah.
they can put it on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Everything.
yeah, every
Everything.
platform. Yeah.
Because
Go ahead.
I was gonna say Obsidian is also considered, an Xbox Game
Yeah.
Studio. So that's the thing is I'm looking up what studios are under Xbox Game Studio, and Bethesda is not included on that.
I was gonna say Bethesda. Todd Howard would explode if he couldn't re-release something on a new platform. So
Yeah. And his leather jacket.
So the only studios that are under the Xbox Game Studios umbrella are the Coalition, which does Gears of War, Compulsion
Yeah.
Games, which did South of Midnight, Double Fine
Yeah.
Studios, Halo, In Exile, which does the Wasteland series. They're also doing Clockwork Revolution, that I'm intrigued on. Mojang, we talked about Ninja Theory, which does the Hellblade series. I'm curious on what their next game is going to be too, because they did Enslaved Odyssey to the West, which I think was a very underrated game. Obsidian, we said Playground Games, which does they did Forza Horizon, and they're doing Fable. Rare, which it's Rare. What do I need to say about them? Turn 10 Studios, which is Forza Motorsport series. I'm not as familiar with that. Undead Labs, which is State of Decay series, which I think their next entry is coming soonish.
They're doing that's a State of Decay 3, right?
State of Decay 3, yeah. I think it's been announced, but no date or anything on that.
Year or two ago, I think.
Yeah. World's Edge, which does Age of Empires, which I think the last game of Age of Empires we got was like the definitive edition of Age of Empires 2, which is the best Age of Empires in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's a classic game right there. And then you just have Xbox Game Studios just themselves. Which I don't know what games they've done, but
Got a lot of talent.
There's a lot of talent. There's a lot of good IPs under their belt. But with that said, I think like games under Bethesda are going like id and Machine Games. I think that's going to be multi-platform still.
That makes sense.
I just feel like that's just money sitting on the table. To be honest,
Well,
Todd
Todd Howard doesn't have a new thing to release Skyrim on.
Hey, Switch 2
what's he
edition
doing?
comes soon.
It's like a shark swimming in water. They stop swimming, they die.
And now they have the definitive edition of Fallout 4 they did, so now that could be put on any platform they want to, so.
Hooray. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anything else? We're over an hour.
Not really. I think that's been really about it for video game news.
Okay. Well.
It's time for that lovely Disc Corner. We got 2 Disc Corners from our lovely listeners. We got one from Jeff Allegedly, who would like to know, at CGY Boys, what's the longest you've ever gone without playing a video game? # Disc Corner. I don't know. Probably not that long. A week, maybe?
A few months. Not anytime recently, but
Yeah, it's been a minute. I was gonna say, like, I think I was in probably one of the biggest like gaming lulls of my life since like starting to play video games. Literally just before I remember being at the house we were renting, and Adam and I started playing Destiny 1 together. There had been a few years before that where I was playing some Call of Duty with some people and just like having those groups, and then I just kind of fell off of that. And then I want to say it was probably a couple years that I really kind of stepped away and didn't really have a gaming group, didn't have like a specific game that I was playing anymore. And then we started playing that, and then that morphed into Adam and I were playing Call of Duty a bunch for a few years there, like getting platinum level. Like, just I swear, man, like we were playing so much like Call of Duty, Destiny, and then it just kind of kept rolling on and on and on. And now I think since then it's been like maybe a couple months here and there when I just kind of get in this. I get the same feel that you've got, Chris, where it's just like and I found that like with myself, if I just like step away from all video games for a bit, that like when I finally step back into them, I get that feel again of like, oh man, I do miss this. I do want to play this. I do want to try to finish this. But I want to say that's probably about it. Like it was probably like a good 2 years that I went without.
2 years. Wow.
Feels weird to say now. Like I could not imagine doing that now, but yeah. There was some time there.
When I was in high school and working at summer camp, like I lived out there, so like I didn't have a smartphone, so like I couldn't even play like phone games. So that was like 3-4 months at a time for a handful of years there every summer. And then like on weekends, I'd be home, but I'd either want to sleep or we'd go out with camp friends and do stuff. So
yeah. recharge the batteries, and then you come back to it, and then you're like, oh,
You're back.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know the exact time I've been without, like, I've gone without video games. A couple weeks probably. I'm assuming. I know at least a week, being, going to Colin's wedding in Austin. I drove, so it's like there's no way. But it's never, like, video games have always been a staple in my life at some point or another. Or doing something, whether WoW rating or Destiny rating or Dead by Daylight, most recent, like, thing I'll always play. So
Yeah.
like, I'm in a lull for video games right now, but I've still played video game. Like, I played Dead by Daylight 3 times this week because Colin's been jonesing for it apparently. So
Yeah, I can log on for that.
that's an hour and a half of just not doing anything, basically just shooting the shit. So
Good
Yeah.
question.
thanks,
Yeah.
thank you, Jeff. Bone Daddy would like to know, ask GY Boys, what is your favorite toothpaste flavor?
Punch me in the mouth with the strongest fucking spearmint you have.
Yeah,
Man, I
right?
don't know.
Experiment.
I don't even go for the flavor. I get like the Arm and Hammer, like super whitening toothpaste. Like, but if I had to pick a flavor, it's probably like Kids Colgate that tastes like bubble gum. Like that,
I mean,
Yeah.
a classic.
Yeah.
A classic.
right. I don't know. I'm with Adam. I don't really have a favorite. I think most of them are like a spearmint, some sort of minty. Like when I go get my teeth cleaned, like the dentist is like, all right, these are the different flavors of toothpaste. I always say dealer's choice. Like it's whatever, man. Whatever you want to. Is there one that you guys have not been using a ton and you want to get some of that? Go for it.
Yeah.
Do some inventory.
Yeah, just give me whatever.
Yeah, man. Like whatever. I don't care. And it's always mint that they rock with because it's like everybody else gets cherry or whatever, and it's like I don't care. That's fun. That's a funny question. It's like it's something I've never thought about. Like I don't know. I don't really have one. I guess. I don't know.
I not toothpaste, but adjacent with mouthwash. I always would get like Scope, mint, whatever.
Yeah.
And Misty was just like, that's too intense for me. And I was at one point I was just like, we needed more mouthwash. So I was like, can you get some mouthwash, please? And she came back with like this light berried flavored thing or whatever. And like I thought it was going to be mint, so I took a like swig of it, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
She was like, "Oh, it's too intense for me." And I'm like, "Oh, that's why I like it."
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that. I remember not knowing as a kid, not knowing what Scope mouthwash was, and my mom explained it to me, and like, I'll try that, and I did it. And I thought like my mouth was on fire.
Yeah,
It's spicy.
it was like it's a part of my morning wake up routine, kind of.
Yeah,
Because I just
man.
want to it's like I don't use aftershave, so
That's how you know it's working.
yeah,
It's burning those germs.
Starts
burning
to,
them away.
It starts to hurt my mouth. I know it's working.
So makes me feel alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, but mint, spearmint, one
Yeah.
of those two is probably the flavor that my toothpaste is. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I would probably shy away from more fruity flavors just because, I just equate the minty with the fresh breath and the clean.
The thing is, now I'm used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she was like, "Oh, I'll just go get more." I'm like, "Well, that doesn't make sense." I'm like, I'm a
just use
big boy. I can use it.
Got his and hers mouthwash.
Yeah,
You're going to go back to the minty and you're just like,
it's ruined.
it hurts so good. Why?
Anyway,
Yeah.
that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jeff, allegedly, and Bone Daddy-O for your questions that you submitted to us today. If you, our other dear listeners out there in internet land, have something on your mind that you'd like us to maybe answer on our next episode, you can send it our way. We have a Discord. The link to it will be in the description of this episode. You can join up for free without an invite. And there is a channel specifically for submitting your questions. Head on in there, throw your question in, and then we'll answer it to the best of our ability on the following episode. Along with submitting more questions, Tell your friends, tell your family, tell strangers on the street about your favorite boys here on the internet over at Come Get Your Podcast. We are on pretty much everything nowadays, from Podbean to Google's podcast thing, iTunes, Spotify, like you name it, wherever you can get a podcast, we are most likely there at this point. So spread that word. And then, as always, we end every episode with a shower thought from Reddit. This week's comes from user Scruffy725, and they say, I wish I could just eat all the food in my fridge at once, then not eat for 2 months like a snake. And that is going to do it for episode 225 of Come Get Your Podcast. I've been your host, Adam.
I've been Dustin.
I've been Chris.
We'll see us next time.